We're back at chapter 4, The Science of Getting Rich with Wallace Wattles. And chapter 4 is the first principle in the science of getting rich. And really it's about the quote, no thought of form can be impressed upon original substance without causing the creation of the form. And I want to unpack that for a minute. What he's saying is that our thoughts create, and so as we think, we physically create the forms around us. Original substance, you could use the word God, spirit, consciousness. You could think about string theory in physics, in quantum physics, and about, or you could think about various experiments in physics where thought had the effect of changing the results of experiments, the thoughts of the scientists. So it's been scientifically proven, I'm not quoting the right science right now, but it's been scientifically demonstrated that the consciousness, the thinking of an observer affects the impact of an experiment. The double slit experiment is one example of that. And that's what Wallace Wattles was writing about, 100 years ago, that a thought impressed upon the substance, this original substance, will create a form that is like the thought. So if we think, worry about money, worry about lack, we create the form for lack. If we think about happiness, about joy, we create the form to receive joy. But what might be joyful for me may be different from somebody else. And so specificity becomes important in thinking about exactly the kind of joy that we want to create. Is it joy because we want to be healthy and we want to be able to run a 7-minute mile and be fit and do a full lotus in yoga, or is it joy because we want to create movies, thinking of Yoda, and we want to be a director or a writer, and our joy comes from the creative self-expression that we express through our work? What is specifically the joy that you desire to create? And the invitation then is to think about that. Think about that which you would love to create instead of focusing on that which you would like to not create. More tomorrow.